Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be diving into my Sunday Night Football Showdown Slate breakdown, and I do have some really awesome news. Obviously, the overlay on the channel looks a little bit different. I have taken the last couple days off. I've been very active on Twitter, though. I am making a move. All of my content, including NFL, NBA, everything for me content-wise, will be moving to the SharpSports Network YouTube channel. Make sure you go drop a sub over there. The link is in the top of the description below. I'm beyond proud, beyond happy to be able to partner with such an amazing team. It's going to be an amazing future. We're going to close out the NFL season very strong, and I'm doing almost all my content over there is going to be NBA related, but they crush NFL, they crush NBA, and now I get to be a part of it. It's going to be an absolutely awesome NBA season, and again, we are going to smoke the rest of the NFL season, but I'm going to be bringing you potentially one more video after this one on this channel just to make sure I get all of you guys' attention. Make sure that all of y'all are ready to get over there and check out the content over there. We're off to a hot start. I posted an NBA video yesterday and it was spot on, so it's going to be really, really fun. Definitely don't miss out on that. I appreciate everything you guys have done for me on this channel. This channel will not be deactivated. It will not be deleted. It's just going to be all of my content moving over there in the future. So definitely follow me over there. Come hang out and keep supporting. We really, really appreciate it, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. So, again, it's just going to be one of those things where you can either get with me or leave with me. I don't know. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be diving into my Sunday Night Football Showdown Slate breakdown. I'm so excited to get into this one with you, and I do have a couple people that were asking me on Twitter, what's going on with the videos, where have you been? All of my content moving forward will be posted on the SharpSports Network YouTube channel and also their Twitch streams. That's where my streams will be, and that's where my YouTube videos will be. Please go drop a sub over there. Go drop a follow on Twitch. Make sure you don't miss that. That's where all of my content will be moving forward. I am so incredibly proud and happy to be part of this incredible team. It's going to be an absolutely amazing way to finish the NFL season, and we are going to crush NBA. My video yesterday, I did an NBA GPP plays video yesterday, and it was spot on. I am just so happy about that. Able to get off to a really hot start with this amazing team. So, again, make sure you go drop a sub on YouTube over there. Follow on Twitch. Don't miss any of that. It's going to be an incredible way to finish the NFL season, and we're going to crush the entire NBA season over there, so please don't miss out. I also want to mention to you guys really quick, now that I am a part of this amazing team at SharpSports, we are partnered with FANTASYDRAFT. If you have never used this site, it is similar to Draftkings. It is similar to FanDuel. It is another DFS site. Make sure you go over there, make an account. It is free to do so, and when you register your account, referral code SharpSports. There will be a link in the description. All you have to do is use that referral code to be entered to a contest. Once you draft your lineup, you are in this contest. First place wins a Drew Brees jersey, a signed Drew Brees jersey. He wore it. You have an hour and 50 minutes as of right now to get into that contest. I really don't want you guys to miss out. It's an incredible opportunity, and it is free to enter. All you have to do is make an account using SharpSports. Now, let's jump right into this video as we normally do. I'm going to keep this one on Draftkings. It needs to be really brief. I do have a lot of content that I need to get going for the rest of the day. But over here on Draftkings, with a star-studded game between the Seahawks and the Rams, there are so many players that I want to fit in. It seems like for cash tonight, it's going to be a kicker captain sort of a night for me. I don't see how I'm going to get around that in cash. I might be able to try to get up to a running back or something like that, maybe Chris Carson at captain, and then try to jam in. I really need Russell Wilson in my cash lineup. I would really like to have Jared Goff in my cash lineup. Tyler Higbee seems a little bit cheap for me, and then maybe work from there, maybe go kicker, and then somebody else if we can jam that in and maybe get up to Rashad Penny or something like that. So I do want to leave you guys with that for cash, but talking about GPPs, I have one captain in particular that I think is a really strong play tonight. It's going to differentiate you from the field, and it's also going to give you a ton of upside, and that captain is Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks tonight against the Seattle team has a really solid matchup, actually. I would call it an underrated matchup at the end of the day, but regardless, he's been very quiet so far in the last, 7-8 weeks. I guess closer to 6 or 7 weeks, but regardless, Brandon Cooks tonight, he's always going to have a big ceiling. This is a game, though, where at just $9K, I really want to buy low on Brandon Cooks, and if he smashes his value, he's going to be an incredible captain, and he's actually so cheap it really allows us to fit in not only his quarterback, but also Russell Wilson. We can continue and take another one of Jared Goff's pass catchers if we want. We could go with Chris Carson. There's a lot of different options here. I really just like Tyler Higbee with Gerald Everett out. I really want to plug in Higbee here. That's the other pass catcher I would like to take for Goff. And then we can come back and we can run it with a kicker. We could take Greg the Leg maybe at home, who just an amazing play, and then we can get all the way up to Cooper Kupp, leave some salary on the table. We can get off Greg Zuerlein, get off Cooper Kupp. There's a lot of variance here, actually, on this showdown slate. Like I said, when it's a star-studded showdown slate like this is what I like to call it, there's just a lot of variance. We could go DK Metcalf, who I think draws a really strong matchup as well. Leave some salary on the table maybe and go with somebody else. We could get off Higbee. I'm okay with a lot of these pass catchers tonight. I really want Chris Carson in most of my lineups. And if we do get a Chris Carson in a lineup like this, it's going to be interesting to see how unique it is. I think it's going to differentiate you quite a bit having Russell Wilson and Chris Carson in the flex. But we are playing DK Metcalf in this lineup, so I think that's pretty strong. We have Russell Wilson, one of his pass catchers, Goff and his pass catcher up top in the captain spot. I actually think this is a really, really strong lineup. This is one of my favorite GPP builds that I have made so far. Only 800 left on the table, but I think that's enough to be a little bit more unique than normal. And then one other player that I think does go a little bit overlooked is going to be Todd Gurley. This Seattle run defense, in my opinion, is very underrated, but I do think Todd Gurley is in a really interesting spot here. I think Sean McVay, he just needs to get Todd Gurley rolling on a more consistent level. Seeing games like this, obviously the game script would not allow him to do anything against Baltimore. That's going to scare casual players off of Todd Gurley that see this. And when casual players look at the game log, and I don't mean any disrespect when I say casual players, I just mean people that don't research. They just go in there and plug in a lineup, and they use the info only on DraftKings to build their lineup. They look at these fantasy points, and they see 18-4, 21-7. That's what they see. And when they see 4 and 7, it just shows them inconsistency. So it's going to scare some people off of Todd Gurley tonight. At the end of the day, the game script would not allow him to do anything in this Baltimore game. And in that Pittsburgh game, that was just a very, very weird game. I actually watched that one. That was on my little Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving with Friends Day or whatever. But regardless, I think he would have been utilized much more in this Baltimore game if the game script had allowed it. I think that this is actually a very interesting spot for him because I think he's going to be a very high volume player tonight. So if you want to jam him into your captain spot, I'm okay with it, or just at the flex maybe. But I'm really looking for either him or Brandon Cooks personally as my favorite GPP captain tonight. And again, I'm going to keep this one short. That's all I got for you. But please don't forget, you need to go over to SharpSports Network here on YouTube, on Twitch. Make sure you sub. Make sure you follow. Come over there. That's where all of my content will be moving forward. It's going to be an incredible rest of the NFL season. It's going to be a smash for the entire NBA season. I am so excited to be a part of this team. Again, make sure you go sign up on Fantasy Draft. The link to that will be in the description below. You have an hour and 46 minutes as of right now to get in on this contest today. Free to enter. Winner gets a Drew Brees signed jersey. Do not miss out. I will be active on Twitter all day. If you do not follow me on Twitter already, again, the link to that is in the description below. If you do have any questions, comments, or concerns for me, please leave them in the description. As always, whether it's DraftKings, FanDuel, Fantasy Draft, any DFS site, or season-long fantasy questions, I'm happy to give you all advice when I can. But thank you guys so much for all the support on this channel. I hope you guys all come over to SSN with me and crush it with me. Good luck today.